Hi folks, we're going to go over two of the Straumann Group brand companies today, Medentika and Neodent. In particular, we're going to talk about Novaloc and our overdenture housing system. But what we have here are all these different companies that we currently provide this product for, as well as Neodent. And then if I flip this over and show you all the stock components, in particular, as well as CAD/CAM, but in particular, what we're going to talk about today is our straight Medentiloc abutments in a straight as well as a 15-degree angle. If we zoom in down here onto the table, we can see that we have our straight Medentiloc type abutments as well as our 15-degree angles, and we even have a ball type driver that allows us to get into these and provides a little bit of angulation. That works on all types of these Medentiloc abutments. We have one on the Neodent implant as well here, and wanted to talk to you a little bit about this kit. So the kit very easily has everything labeled in the top, and we see where all of our componentry is placed. And then we also have this nice guide that walks us through step by step, which I'm about to do for you now. The nice thing about the housing that we look at underneath this overdenture system, okay, the nice thing is that we have a metal housing, which most people use, as well as a PEEK housing. All right, and then we also have our light to darks. We have a 1.5 as we go from light to dark, 2.5, green is 3.5, blue is 4.5, black is 5.5. So our retention gets stronger as the retention rings inside get darker. Okay, so how do we get our retention rings into these housings? We have this very handy dandy tool. This is our insertion tool. Okay, and we use the narrow side, there's a wide side. We simply take the narrow side, grab any one of our retention rings and literally just put it in. I hear the click. I hear that push and I know that there's a split in the side. We've activated this thing and we put it down in. And again, it's very easy. I flip it over to the wide side. If we stay right in this area and I take the wide side down, I hear the click and I know I've deactivated that retention ring and that pops off. Very easy to take things in and out. Really nice feature. Let's say that an overdenture has been in the mouth for several years and it's time to do a reline to the underside of the intaglio of that overdenture, right? If we took the housings out and we use what's called our 5-second extractor tool, we would simply take a flame and hit the underside of this extractor tool. It has two different types of metal, so it won't burn my hands. And I transfer, once I've had this under a flame for 5 or 6 seconds, place it down into my housing. It transfers the heat to the housing, melts the acrylic around the denture, and we can pop these out with a hook. So now we've got a nice clean way to do a reline, okay? Again, real easy to use this system with the metal, titanium, or the PEEK housings. If we look at the facial aspect of this denture, if it's too thin, I can see the gray through the buccal aspect of our overdenture. If you look on the right side here, though, I can't see anything. So underneath, I know that's a PEEK housing that works in this particular instance, and I can't see that on the buccal as well. Okay? So, again, you've got your steps that walk you through, as I did, showing you the tools today. There's even a really nice study that we have that shows parallel 7 degrees divergence, 12 degrees divergence compared to a competitor, and what we see here in the red is actually a loss of retention from the competitor. Really nice study. It's a 2-year simulation of 5 million cycles at 250 Newton centimeters of actually using or functioning on this in and out. Okay? Thanks so much for your time today. You can find more of this on Straumann's website, as well as cliffcrafts.com under Medentika Novaloc. Thank you.